Hi friends! I am very happy to be here with you today, and I brought my friend Splat with me. My name is Dawn, and today we are going to have math fun with a number talk. Number talks help us practice solving math problems in our head. Today we are going to practice using friendly numbers to help us solve problems mentally or in our head. Friendly numbers are numbers that have zeros in the ones place, like 10 or 20 or 30, that make it easy to add on so we can figure out the answer. We might even need to decompose or break apart a number to help us get to our friendly numbers. Remember, there are so many ways to solve math problems, and Splat and I want to help you find the strategy that works best for you. We are going to use a chart like this to organize our thinking. We will add math problems to each box and show our thinking on how we solved these problems. Before we get started, you might want to gather a few items to help you today. You might want to get a stuffed animal or a trusted adult to talk to so you can explain your thinking. You can also tell Splat. You also might want to get some paper and pencil or a notebook to write down your learnings at the end of our time together. This could be your math journal. I'll give you a few seconds to go gather your materials. Welcome back! I hope everyone was able to gather what they needed. Addition. We hear that word a lot, but do we think about what it really means? Let's use a Frayer model to think about it some more. Let's take a piece of paper and fold it in half hamburger style, and then fold it in half again to make 4 equally sized rectangles. Then, in the corner of our paper where all the sides are folded, we'll fold down a small triangle. When you unfold your paper, the fold should look like this. Does yours look like mine? Okay, great. We're going to write addition in the center diamond because this is the word we need to understand more about. Then in the upper left rectangle, we're going to define or write what addition means. So let's write the word definition here. Okay, great. In the upper right rectangle, we're going to provide an example of addition. So let's write example here. Then in the lower left rectangle, we'll provide a non-example or what addition is not. So let's write non-example here. And finally, in the lower right rectangle, we'll draw a picture to help us visualize what addition is. So let's write picture here to remind us of what we're supposed to do. Now we're going to define addition together. So let's think and then write the definition in our upper left rectangle. So if Splat and I are outside in the North Carolina mountains picking apples, we would combine his basket of apples and my basket of apples into one big basket and count to see how many we have in all. This would be addition. So addition is when we join groups of objects together. Splat and I are going to give you some time to write this definition in your Frayer model. As we learn more about addition in today's lesson, you will be able to add examples, non-examples, and draw a picture to show your growing understanding of addition. Are you ready to get started? Splat is. So let's go. Here's our first expression, 30 plus 4. I want you to think in your head how you would solve this. Will you tell an adult or stuffed animal your answer? I bet you told an adult or stuffed animal that the answer is 34. That's correct. Will you explain to me about how you solved this in your head? Splat and I heard someone say that they knew that 30 was already a friendly number, so they added 4 ones to it and made 34. That is awesome thinking. I think we're ready for the next one. Here it is. 29 plus 4. Will you solve this problem in your head? Tell an adult or stuffed animal what you think the answer is, and Splat will whisper to me. Splat whispered to me that the answer is 33. Is that what you said? Great thinking. Now, can you tell an adult or stuffed animal how you know the answer is 33? I heard someone say that they know that 1 and 3 make up 4. So they broke apart the 4 into 1 and 3 and added the 1 to the 29. 29 plus 1 got them to the friendly number of 30, or 3 tens. Then they had 3 ones left over, and 30 plus 3 equals 33. That's really great thinking on how you get to a friendly number to help you find the answer. You are really getting the hang of this. Let's try another one. 29 plus 14. Oh, this is a big one, but I know you can do it. Think in your head about what the answer is. Now, will you tell Splat what you think the answer is? Yes, 43. That's correct. Will you tell me how you figured out the answer? Wait, what, Splat? Splat said he thought about this on a number line and would like for me to show you that thinking using a number line. I think that's a great idea. If we have an open number line, we will begin at our biggest number, which is 29. Now we have to jump to 14, but that's a lot to do in our heads, so we can decompose that number. First, we jump 1, and we land on a friendly number, and that number is 30. Now, we have 13 left to jump, so we jump 10 more, and we land at 40, another friendly number. Then, we have 3 left to jump, and we land at 43. So we decomposed 14 into 1 plus 10 plus 3 to help us get to friendly numbers easier. That was a great idea Splat had of showing our thinking on a number line. Friends, it's been so fun to do mental math and number talks with you today. Splat and I had such a great time decomposing numbers with you to help us get to friendly numbers. Getting to friendly numbers helps us add easily and quickly in our brains. But before we go, Splat and I would like to hear what you learned in your own words. I have these sentence starters, and I'm hoping you can finish these sentences with me. They say, "Today in math I learned," and I can. So I might say, "Today in math I learned how to use friendly numbers to make adding larger numbers easier." I can decompose a number into smaller numbers. This helps me get to a friendly number first and then add on to find my sum. Now it's your turn. Read this with me and finish it by telling an adult or stuffed animal. Today in math I learned. Great job. And now let's read our next sentence starter and you can finish it. I can. That was great thinking. Now that you've said your sentences out loud, you can write them on your paper or in your notebook to create a math journal of your learning. Splat and I also want to continue on our Frayer model to show our learning about addition. We want to add an example of what addition is to our paper. You might say an example of addition is 5 plus 5, since this would be an example of adding two groups of 5 together. We'll give you time to add that to your paper. For non-example, or what addition is not, we could write 10 minus 5, since this is subtraction and not addition. Go ahead and add that now. Next, Splat and I challenge you to add a picture that shows what addition is to your paper to help show your understanding of what we did today. You can also add more examples and non-examples of addition. Then you can share your learning with a trusted adult or stuffed animal. Splat and I must be going now. You did a great job thinking about numbers and decomposing them and explaining your thinking. Keep solving math problems in your head, and maybe Splat and I will see you soon.